We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. If you're not already, make sure that you're following us over on Instagram and TikTok. In addition to posting some of our favorite break hits, we post a ton of player content, informational videos about upcoming hobby products, and other fun stuff that you'll be missing out on by not following us there. Our handle is @RealBreaksLive on both platforms, so give us a follow so you can stay connected with us in between breaks. And if you ever have an idea for content you'd like to see, or a question that you'd like us to ask a player, just shoot us a message and we may be able to incorporate that into a future video.
All right, well, thank you guys for filling this up. We are back. It's our last one this morning, right here in Wisconsin, before Wisconsin goes live later. So thanks for getting this filled up. I'll see you guys later tonight. But I got Minnesota taking over breaks for the rest of the day. So let's get started here. We got some Bowman's Best. I'm going to throw these off to the side. It'll help me grab them a little easier with my short little arms here. Hopefully everyone's having a good morning. And I see, Bigacho, you said a message. Yeah, I can put a note on there for sure. They all get separated. Obviously, we have sorters, things like that. So they get separated regardless. But if there's a note and they see that, they can just not throw them in there for you. So shouldn't be an issue. But they get sorted regardless, one way or another. So. And we got a Caden Lee auto to Ole Miss. Best of 2025. Bernard. And it's a field day of Dante Moore. Non-numbered. We got Caden Lee going to Ole Miss. And look at that, right off the bat, huge patch auto. That's Isaiah Satenga. That's 2 out of 5 for the Sooners. Very nice. Oklahoma, 2 out of 5. Is that not thick sleeve there? Let's try this. There we go. Okay. Man, that is sweet to OU there. Wow. Super cool. All right, and for Georgia, we got a field day. That's Nate Frazier. Shimmer non-numbered. We got Kevin Coleman Jr. to Missouri at a 175. Carson Beck. A couple Carson Becks there. And we got Gunnar Stockton for Georgia. That's numbered out of 150. Very nice. Gibson got Max Clare out of 150 going to Ohio State. Field day on the Gunnar Stockton. Very nice. The Gunnar Stockton is sweet. Very nice. That's a really good box here. Still got another pack left. And we got James Peoples, running back from Ohio State, out of 75. Devin Dampier. We got Bernard from Alabama out of 250. Very nice. James Peoples. A couple for Ohio State here. I'm going to throw a little board up for them. All right, good first box. We got 5 more boxes to go. So we're in the final 21-7. That's right, Connor. Georgia Bulldogs won over Illinois. Final score 21-7. Wow, right off the bat, look at that. Caden Fagan. Speaking of Illinois, out of 50. Very cool. Look at that. Who's got Illinois? Tugboat. Got that on the cheap, too. Very nice. That was a very cheap team. Oh, let me gotta open up this case here. Awesome. This is a Tugboat. Joey Aguilar, that's on Shimmer. And we got Ty Simpson. Look at that. Very nice. That is a gold out of 50. Wow. Nice hits. Sawyer Robertson out of 25 going to Baylor. Very nice. Out of 50. And Eli Stowers, Vanderbilt. Avery Johnson. We got Brandon Lewis out of 150 to Memphis. Jamarian Wilcox, out of 150, University of Kentucky. And Bishop, Tennessee, out of 199. Let's keep this going. Absolutely, buddy. A nice Alabama hit, man. That's a cool one, especially a gold out of 50. Happy for you, buddy. And it's not over. We got 4 boxes left, so... I got that one flipped over. Oh, man. 1 out of 5. Gunner Stockton. That thing is filthy. Oh, wow. What is that? Oh, that's right there by his neck. Wow. Who's got Georgia? J.R. Birch. Wow. That thing's incredible. Wow. That's going to need something bigger. Gunner Stockton. Yeah, jersey logo. That is... Wow. That is really cool. Only in college football will you find stuff like that. That's just crazy. Wow. TJ Parker going to Clemson on the auto. And very nice for Georgia Tech. We got Haynes King out of 75. Man, that Georgia is just, that thing is so sweet. Bryant Wesco Jr. on the auto to Clemson. Send the house and Jared Gibson. And I believe they said this year that all those are game used, from what I remember them saying. So Is that what it says on the side here? Game used. So that is... That's wild. Game used right from the jersey. That, man, that is just... That's crazy. That one behind there was my sorting tray. And Whit Weeks going to LSU out of 75. Nice little purple jersey match there. And we got a Javian Thomas, UCLA, out of 199. And we got Lee Beebe Jr., Indiana. And Max Clare out of 250 to Ohio State. Oh, Jadarian Price. Wow, look at that. Out of 50. Man, we're getting some pretty sweet cards here. That is awesome. Jadarian Price to Notre Dame. Gold out of 50. Wow. We got Jonah Coleman for Washington. TJ Parker out of 150 for Clemson. And Mikey Keene, Michigan. That is out of 50. And we got Dylan Stewart out of South Carolina. And Jonah Coleman, Washington, out of 75. Jonah Coleman. Mark Gronowski out of 175. And Dawson Pendergrass. And look at this at a 99, Jamarian Wilcox. That's a really, like, bright card right there. Oh, that's a thick one. Gotta get some more regular size right here. Oh. Just the base there, absolutely. And we got a Jadarian Price, there we go, on the regular auto to go with his nice big auto we pulled here. And we got Anthony Hankerson, go Beavs. That's numbered out of 15. Bryce Underwood, numbered out of 25 for Michigan. You go, Michigan. Bryce Underwood out of 25. Little inscription on that auto. That's very cool. All right, last box, guys. This is it's been a good one. Oh man, look at this. Sam Levitt, very nice. Arizona State. We got some really good quarterback pulls in here. Nice back there. And we got ourselves a Steve Angeli out of 250 for Syracuse. And Mateo Ugalilia. Perfect. For Oregon. And Caleb Douglas out of 75 for Texas Tech. Caleb Douglas is a little bit easier to pronounce there. Mateo, we're just going to call him Mateo. And for Texas, we got a Quintravian Wisner out of 150 auto. And Field Day for Minnesota, not numbered. And Whit Weeks, LSU out of 150. And we got last pack coming up here before we hit our recap. In orange, we got Hudson Clement to Illinois out of 25 on the auto. Little color match there. All right, Hudson Clement is our final auto. All right, what a break. And, man, how cool to see some of that game-used memorabilia, especially right from the neck piece. I mean, that's awesome. All right, here's a couple autos and other hits that did not make the stand, but were awesome. Steve Angeli, Max Clare, Jarek Gibson. We got Dylan Stewart, Javarian Thomas, Deshaun Bishop, Mark Gronowski, Kevin Coleman Jr., Whit Weeks, Max Clare, TJ Parker, and Jamarian Wilcox auto, Brennan Lewis, Jamarian Wilcox green, Caleb Douglas, Haynes King, and Sawyer Robertson. And for the autos, we got Mateo for Oregon, Quintravian Windsor, James Peoples, Caden Lee, Dawson Pendergrass, Jonah Coleman, Lee Beebe Jr., Whit Weeks, Bryant Westco Jr. for Clemson, with also TJ Parker. And Eli Stowers, Hudson Clement. And look at that, for Illinois, we got Caden Fagan out of 50. And for Washington, we got a Jonah Coleman. Awesome hits, guys. They really did a great job with this product. And how about this for the Beavers? Go Beavs. Oregon State. That is Anthony Hankerson, numbered out of 15. Very cool. And Arizona State, another good one. We got Sam Levitt. Awesome quarterback, great auto, jersey auto. That's sweet. And Notre Dame, how about this? We got a Jadarian Price. 2 Jadarian Prices. That jersey auto one is numbered out of 50. And for Michigan, we got an auto of Mikey Keene and a Bryce Underwood out of 25 going to Michigan. And we got an Isaiah Satanga. That is numbered out of 5. Auto jersey. And for Alabama, how about that? We got a Bernard out of 250, and we have a Ty Simpson auto gold out of 50. Very cool. And the mitt. This is crazy. We got a Gunnar Stockton auto out of 150. And how about a Gunnar Stockton game worn from right there on his neck? 1 of 5. Doesn't get any cooler than that. That is awesome. Just wild. All right, well, thank you guys so much. That was a fun one to do this morning. Minnesota's going to have breaks right now, pretty soon, and then I'm going to be coming back later to do Wisconsin for you guys tonight. So I will see you guys later tonight. Thank you so much, and we'll see you later.